a service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC Podcasts are a service of CNC News brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. Well, New York State's digging out after a slow-moving winter storm pounded the northeastern states with heavy snows and blizzard conditions. National Weather Service spotters reported 18 inches of snow in Greece Thursday evening, 13 in Webster, 9 in Brighton, and the storm total for the Greater Rochester International Airport was just under 11 inches as of Friday morning when the storm sort of tailed off. Governor Andrew Cuomo declared a state of emergency for all New York Thursday evening as the storm uncorked over the northeastern U.S. Snow fell faster than plows could clear it away Thursday afternoon and evening, bringing evening rush hour traffic to a crawl. Crews began catching up on Friday morning. Livingston and Ontario counties declared travel emergencies and asked their citizens to stay home. Both those counties lifted their advisories Friday morning. Greyhound and Trailway buses shut down for the night. The Rochester airport stayed open, but more than 40 flights were delayed, and officials said there will be more delays on Friday all through the day because planes were not able to get in position for their morning flights, throwing the entire day's schedule off. One death's been attributed to yesterday's storm. A Genesee County woman said to have Alzheimer's disease was found dead in her backyard after walking out of her house in Byron while her husband was asleep. She was found in some woods about 100 yards behind her home after being out in the extreme cold for more than an hour. A series of ceremonies marking formal installation of the new Roman Catholic Bishop of Rochester began Thursday night. The Most Reverend Salvatore Matano held a prayer service at Sacred Heart Cathedral, beginning the process of taking up leadership from Bishop Matthew Clark, who retired last year. Bishop Matano's formal installation is Friday afternoon. Rochester police have an arrest in the city's first homicide of 2014. City resident Anthony Ortiz has been charged with second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder for killing a man and injuring another as they were leaving a nightclub. Police say a fight broke out about 3 a.m. at a New Year's party at 55 Lois Street. Several men were ushered out of the club. As the group left, the suspect allegedly pulled out a gun and fired at the victims. City resident Terrence Beatty was killed. Brandon Pierce of Arundecoit was injured. He was treated at Strong Hospital and released. Investigators quickly identified Ortiz as their shooter, and they arrested him on Thursday. The Democrat and Chronicle says it has learned through a Freedom of Information request that Arundecoit officials paid $49,000 to settle a lawsuit over wrongful conduct by a former town police officer. The suit between the town and Christopher Spahn of Greece was settled in November, and the suit dismissed several weeks ago. Spahn was an informant in a drug case. Former Arundecoit officer Chad Ron was convicted of handing the informant's name over to an associate who in turn beat and robbed the tipster. Ron served a year in state prison. A separate suit filed against him by the victim is still pending. Next podcast is whenever you click on one of our pages and hear it. Updates are added as necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.